All right, good morning, everyone. All right, so thanks for being here in the chats and watching the shows, and then good to see you again. Hope everyone is doing okay. All right, so Matsuyama once again, and then this is another weekend, and Alternative Shows is here. I hope that everyone is doing great, and then we are looking down the downtown area of the Matsuyama. It's just a little hazy today. The temperature is going up, and I believe it's nearly 31 Celsius degree, right? So 31 degrees Celsius, and so it's getting hot. Yes, okay. So I wonder, how you guys are doing. Okay, I watched the news this morning, and there's a kind of very strong heat wave is approaching, or it's already there in Europe. So if you're watching from this item from the Europe, and so you're probably experiencing a very hot weather, and make sure to take care of yourself. Yeah. So make sure to get that lots of water. Okay. All right, so I can see, thank you very much, Stardust Extremes, Stephen Ho, Malawar Zooms, Jacob, good to see you again. How are you doing? Okay. Andrew711, hello there. And I can see Toku Texas Cosplay. There you go. How are you? Dark Barcode Warrior is here. Thank you very much. Okay, I hope I didn't miss anyone. All right. Hello there. And yep, Started Extreme. Thank you. Though, funnily enough, speaking of pre-owned toys, I found these surprising items on eBay here in the UK. All of the 5 sliders, henshin belts. Good. Wow. Kabuto's henshin belts. Yeah, I mean, it's very good to find those items, though. Well, good finding. I hope you can grab them, though. All right. Had it hit hard earlier in the week. Oh, yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, make sure to just, have enough salt near you and water. All right. Okay, so another week, and so we have found some great items, and I'd like to share with you today. And so here they are. All right, so you're looking at my seating cameras right here. And so, we visited a couple toy shops this weekend, this week. I mean, during the week. And so these are all the kind of little, I kind of mixed with some sales items as well. Okay, so we're going to introduce this. And mainly, we're going to focus on the some featured items. And right here, we have Giga Gaburevolver Memorial Edition. This is probably the main items that we focus on today. Okay, and also we got the Kamen Rider Decade. All right, Super Best Henshin Belt is here. And also, what is this? It's still still hard to pronounce this one. DX Maison Gochizo and Bubble Ramune Gochizo package or slot machine, should I say? Okay. So this is the one that comes with the Bubble Ramune Gochizo, comes with it. So I found it kind of boxed one. So I'm kind of, well, remember that? We did that once and we sold it. And that was a loose items that we did that before. But this is a kind of boxed one. This is the very first time for me to, hold out a boxed one like this. So we'll get into it. And then if we can, we probably can, build it and try it. Okay. And also, we found out, this red, body here. I believe that Yusei Maru, I think Yusei Maru was his name from the Dairanger, the one that transformed into the dragon. This item is not perfect, okay? So I will show you that more later, but yeah, it's missing some parts. Yeah? You probably have noticed that, okay? But still, the condition is just amazingly good, okay? So I'm gonna sell it as a kind of toy parts from tomorrow. Okay, so hope that people are looking for the kind of replacement for the Ryusei Maru. Okay, Ryusei Oka. I think Ryusei O, wasn't it? All right. It's a highly recommended. Okay, anyway, so these are the items. And yeah, what? I will buy them only to send you over to you, Mr. S. Thank you very much. Well, I've seen actually, the five gear. You talk about the five gears, and I saw it yesterday, the day before yesterday, in other local stores. The five gear box. Yeah, I found that five gear box, but I suppose that it has everything, but its damage was just too much. So I didn't get that. There's no. I mean, I believe that there's a full sets is inside, but some of the item, the belt was not working, and then many scratches, cracks. So I just forget it. So I didn't get that. So I think I made the right decisions. Sometimes items are worth to try. But sometimes not. So yeah. Okay, so I think it's if you've seen that five gears, it's very good. I hope you can find out good items though. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, okay. I can see that my computer is kind of lagging. Okay. So don't mind that. Maybe it's too much pictures or everything. I'm just loading it. I probably need to erase that some of the items. Okay. All right. Yeah. Since that my iPad is kind of getting old, I think this is the. It's been more than 5 years now, I believe. Okay, so it's time to just get the new one, but I'm still working on with this one. Oh, hey there, Eric Harrison. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing okay. Oh, was it Yuseo? There you go, Yuseo. Thank you very much. Yeah, I only recall the food Yuseo is from the Gokaiser versus Go-Buster movie. When the Zod keys were introduced. Oh, was it? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I really haven't watched that, Dairanger series, everything. And then I do say, is from the Dairanger. But that's, thinking about that, how old that Dairanger is, more than 20 years old. And so the condition is good. I will show you that. Hey, Justin, good to see you again. How are you doing? All right. Hello. Eric. Hello, brother. How are you doing? Okay. All right. So let's get to it. And then let me just move that on my chair. And go back to the introductions. And I forgot to bring the boxes. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, so shall we? All right, so let me just move this here. Okay, so first thing is first. Let's go with the small items first, okay? So cube animals are very, popular items actually. We've been, keep buying these, small cube style animals like this, okay? So I think this is a Puma, all right? From the Zyuohger, I got the restock, and then Kuma, Cube Kuma for bear, yes, just like this. And what is this one? Oh yeah, this is a movie. I think this is a movie exclusive. Okay, Cube Owl. Okay, so it becomes that actually kind of sword things. So Jewel King can keep it and hold it here and use it as a kind of sword or something. Okay. But this is actually like Cube Owl and transform into the cube. Interesting. I think they use the same mold with the owl, which I'm not sure which one is the first one, but this is a bat. Okay, same mold, similar designs, same structures, and again becomes the kind of weapons for the Jewel King. Okay, and transform into the cube. And also next, Cube Kirin. Kirin is a giraffe. And it's well made, actually. All right. So, can transform into, I think it's a gun, wasn't it? And so Jewel King can hold it like this. And it's, yeah, he can put this part on the shoulder. And becomes the gun. Bazooka thing. But however, it's transformed into, how was it? Koka. All right, once again, a cube. They use the same mold and giraffe. Okay, good. And same idea. Okay. Again, becomes the bazooka for the Jewel King. Koka. And then transform into cube. Yeah, I love these small cube animals, and so these are all needed for when you combine everything to the was that Dodeka King? I think that was the name, right? All the entire gut ties and everything. So these small parts you needed. Now I think it was this is a mole, I believe. Okay, so has the drill front and like this cube. That's a very wise designs, and then they used a similar mold, but they changed that nose part. So kamonohashi. I don't know that exact name for that kamonohashi. Okay, so you probably know. So what we call it kamonohashi. All right. And becomes the cube. Okay. All right. Yeah, these are all the cube animals, and we just keep finding that these cute cube animals are our favorite. We sell them pretty good for that. All right, and so yeah. Oh, Puma is cube hyo. Always cube fukura. Okay. But there's cube komori. All the cube weapons names are in Japanese. Oh yeah, was it? Okay. I thought that was in English. Okay. Cube hyo. All right. Thank you very much. Sometimes I do that, mix with the Japanese. Okay. Unknowingly. Okay, and there we go. Oh, there you go. Thank you. All right. Cube kamonohashi is platypus. Platypus? Platypus, I think. Platypus. Kamonohashi. It's a difficult names. Either in Japanese or in English. Okay. Kamonohashi is way too long. Okay. But still, the English one is very challenging too. For me, at least. The larger cube animals are in English. The smaller weapons ones are in Japanese. Wow, really? I didn't realize that. Okay, thank you. Probably a bit confusing. Yes, it is. Platypus. You got it right. Thank you very much. Platypus. Yay. Okay, so moving on next. Let's go with here. So this is not a new finding, but yeah, this is the items that we stock. Okay, all right. It's just introducing it, but we're gonna put it that discount tomorrow for more. And since that we have two, I think we have two. All right, Gavv Tira, I mean mini Tira. All right, so we have the batteries inside. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so it comes with the judenchi. Kururincho. And becomes a gun. I like that, you know, his eyes, designs and color has changed. And still the you know, the dinosaur mode. We have a small buttons here. Yeah, it's a very, you know, his roar, you can hear that. Sometimes like a dog. Okay, kind of cute. I think it's kind of random, I guess. Okay, but anyway, very interesting, you know, transforming gun. But you probably have noticed that, you know, here we have the two slots and then one. I guess this is a rail. Okay, so if you have the Gaburevolver, you can just, you know, combine them together and make it kind of powerful. Powerful guns like this. So it's kind of cool. Maybe later we can try that with the Giga Gaburevolver too. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's a Memorial version, a Memorial edition works with this one or not. We can try. Okay, so moving on next. Oh yeah, and then because that, you know, we have found that the Giga Gaburevolver Memorial edition over here, I thought that it's a quite you know, good occasion to introduce that Kyoryuger related toys over here. So yeah, there you go. Zander Sander, very unique toy, and comes with the Futabain Judenchi. Okay.逆か、こうか。There you go. Yeah. So it has the 3 slots, so you can just, you know, find out the Judenchi more to activate the, you know, different attack sounds. So we have the batteries here. Oh, wait a minute. So first of all, just let's do that without Judenchi. Okay, it's powered. So it has the lights and the sound. You have a kind of, you know, charger or throttle. Doesn't do anything because you don't have the power source. So you need these Judenchi and load it. Capriccio. And so it says done, and then because you are missing 2 more Judenchi, so you can give it a more power, so you can just complete that Zander Sander. Okay, so you need all of that to activate the Zander Sander power. So it's a very interesting toy. So we can try that maybe with the Gaburevolver Memorial Edition. I suppose it comes with the Judenchi. Okay, so let's try that. Yeah, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. Still love that the Kyoryuger threw in a few Japanese species among that bigger names for the Judenchi. Okay. Fukuilaptor, and Futabasaurus. Speaking of learning things from random places. Oh, so is that actually? It's a real, it's not a real name, is it? Okay. Fukuilaptor. I think I heard that name. Isn't it? Is that like a Fukuiken? It's a prefecture name, I think. And then a Futabasaurus. Futaba. I think it's a place name, I believe. There are some, interesting, remains of the Kyoryus and then the dinosaurs. Still, we can find it here in Japan too. So they named it, after the place that they founded, or after the people. Somehow that has strong influences on that. Just like finding a star. Nice. Okay, so we can try that later with the more of the thunder. Okay, so moving on. Next, we go with the Megazord. Okay, so Kyoryujin. No, sorry, Shuriken Jin. Okay. From the Ninja. When you look at that, it has the very good, actually, pose abilities, just a little bit. Not too much, but still you can just, move that his legs and then his arms, and it's a complete set. Okay, and so we have the shuriken here on the top. All right, so still. Otomonin shuriken. So you just need to pop up that his mask. Shuriken Jin. Okay, so but still good conditions, and hope you're gonna enjoy that. Oh, by the way, this is already listed in our stores, but we're gonna throw into the mid-year nostalgic sales tomorrow. Okay, so you're gonna get that about the 20% of the discount of this one too. Okay. All right, let's go. Next, let's here. We don't have any sounds, but yeah, from Q-Ranger, new tail sets. Okay, that's great items. It's really clean items that some of the items are unboxed. I purchased it as a box one, but the box was a little bit damaged, so I just we took out of that. And it's great conditions, and make sure to have the we have the baby bears over here. Okay, so Ryu Tail, if you like the Q-Rangers, must have. Next. Okay, and where we go? Oh yeah, here. Tenkujin. Okay, I introduced this week or 2 weeks ago, I think. All right, I got a question from our customers, but I'm sorry, I just could not locate that. His questions. I was not sure that where he is now. So I think we got the question about any plastic damage for the Tenkujin, and so I thought that, wow, I should have replied it, but I just could not do it. So but as long as as far as I noticed it, there is no damage for the plastic. When you talk about the plastic damage for the Tenkujin, the first thing I noticed that was the kind of soft plastic part, especially the braid. this braid is very kind of made of the soft plastic here. So yeah, I have seen that some damaged one before. So, you know, I'm very careful with this, you know, tenkujins, especially the braid. There is no damage on it. It's a very clean braid it has. And, you know, so this has a clockwork. I really like that, you know, this locking systems too. So on top of that, the rotor, we have the switch. So you can just push it. Cool. Every time I do that, I enjoy it. Okay. So, and also, speaking of the soft plastic, here, the braid, okay, the propellers. Has the two propellers, and then, well, there's no damage on that, both of them. I really like that, you know, nice, clean, you know, golden gold plastic color here. Very shiny, metallic. And also I really like that, you know, that this propeller has the angle for the, well, supposed to work as the, you know, push that all the bodies of this, okay, in the sky. So it has the propellers here. And, you know, when you blow it, watch. See that? If I blow it, both of them very smooth. I like that. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Mara. Yeah, that's him. Okay, Chekhov, was it? He was asking about the Hulk from the Senpujin. You want to list it on its own with some paint. That okay. Not a Tenkujin, but Senpujin. Senpujin. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Senpujin, right? Okay. You have one listed on its own with some paint. Paint damage. Okay, he was talking about paint damage. Oh, that's not plastic damage, paint damage. I don't know. I mean, can you tell the paint damage with this one? You mean he spotted or something? Or no, I don't think there's a paint damage. Well, maybe, you know, because that, you know, this is we are selling as a pre-owned toys, and we always put that in instructions as that, you know, expect a minor scratch or wear. I don't want to say that those are excuse, but no, we are selling as the kind of pre-owned toys, and yeah, you know, it's not perfect, okay, but if it's, you know, how not perfect be, okay. So here comes the you know, I have to use my experience to look at it and then judge if it's okay to sell, or, you know, still they're paying damage, we can sell as a toy parts. But this, obviously, it's not a toy parts, okay? And I don't see the paint damage. No. To me, it's okay. Well, depending on, you know, how core fans you are, and then you probably have quite a challenge to look for the beautiful, beautiful items. Yeah. Okay. And Slazer review, good to see you again. Yep. And glad that gold chrome looks clean. I know. Yeah, isn't it? Pretty nice, huh? Loose toy parts, Hurricane Hawk. Hurricane Hawk. Really? Okay, I'm sorry. I cannot, you know, look around that, you know, right now, since that is a live streaming. But I will take a look at that later. Okay, so I'm not sure what was he's asking for. Okay. Plastic damage as well as the just the paint damage. All right. Okay. All right. So I just cannot, you know, reply to the certain items during that, you know, live streaming. So I will look at it. Thank you very much, Mara. Yeah, usually the paint damage on the Senpujin toys is on the propeller on a arm cockpit. Propeller, yeah, there we go. These are the propellers. And they look very fine. You know, there's no damage, as I already explained it. Okay, so anyway. All right, and so okay, so talk about the toy parts. All right, so here we have the Ryusei O. Was it? Okay, was it Ryusei Maru? Okay, anyway, so this item is particularly the we are setting as a toy part because it's missing very important parts. The front, the body, lower body parts. It's supposed to have the tail parts when you know, for the dragon form, I think. Okay. So yeah, we will just, you know, needs to just make sure that this item is what year was it? You know, let me just look for that if there's any prints or year. But when let me change that on my cameras. Okay, so with that, you know, seating cameras, it's very hard to tell the details. Okay, so okay, let's see. これでいこうか。No, this one. And let's see. Let me just bring that in my camera to this. Okay. All right. So this is the my hand camera. Take a look at that. Good items. No, maybe we need a good lights. Maybe this way. And we need a stable stage. One second. Okay. I don't want to hold my cameras. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, so when you look at all the stickers, it's very good conditions, I would say. Even the back. It's kind of hard to find out any scratches out also. Okay. Is it 32 years old? Wow. Okay, 32 years old. And so it can transform, right? So let me just look at that. これはね, oh my goodness, look at this one. This here. Really clean. Okay. Oh yeah, there you go. Has the names on it. What it says. Oh, it's upside down. Okay. Alright, and so Bandai 1992, made in Japan. テレビ朝日東映. Amazing. Okay, and so it can transform. Oops. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember that he has the cockpit right here. I remember it used to sell with the small mini Ranger, wasn't it? So it has a little cushion over here, and you can just put that, locate that the small figures inside. So that was it. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. All right, and then どうやったかな？こう。Doesn't we don't have the every items. ちょっと待って。Okay. こうして。ああ、そうそう。Okay, I gotta open this one here. Wow, すごい。Okay. One second. これはね、どうだったっけな。これが後ろ足で、これは前か。So his hand, transform into like this. The front, say arm, and also, どうだったっけな。I'm trying to find that, way to fix it. あ、そうそう。思い出した。Yeah, I remember that one here now. And you can just transform his leg parts like this. Yup. And also a front one. So you can just split open. I gotta be careful with that 32 years old toy. But still, the plastic is very, durable. That's amazing. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay, and then we need his headpiece. どうだっけな。こうか。こうだね。And to lock inside. できた。There we go. できたよ。So something like this. That's pretty good, isn't it? And よいしょ。There you go. ちょっと肘のね、こんな感じだね。Alright. So we are setting this as a toy part, okay? Because it's missing tail and no figures comes with it, okay? So you're supposed to have the long tails over here, but we don't have that, okay? But still, I think it works perfect with the your replacement. Maybe your Maru, was it just broken or snapped apart or something, looking for that some replacement, and here it is. Okay, so I thought that, wow, this is amazingly good items, and look at that, those stickers, the condition. See that? How you can tell how crisp they are. Okay. Yeah, Ranger was aired from the February 19, 1990s to February 11th, 1984. Okay. Yeah, still, mightily impressive even with the missing pieces. I know, yeah, isn't it? So I decided to just grab it. It's so rare to find him, in a market like that. So here they are. Look at that. Even the edge of the tail like this, the stickers, is so really clear. So amazing items. So we'll be activating this tomorrow. Sunday activation, and we're selling as a toy. Okay, I mean as a toy part. It is a toy. Okay, what am I saying? All right, so moving on to next. We did that, and let's go with the pretty much the standard items for us. Yeah, single driver. Yeah, we found another one. All right. So let me just turn on the switch. 入ってるか。こうか。よっ。はい。こっち。戦国ドライバー。Okay, so the items comes with the two of this rock seed fruits. Okay, so banana and an orange. Okay, and comes with a two faceplate. Well, you guys remember that they have the super best henshin series of this. All right, and then they don't come with banana rock seed nor the faceplate for the baron. Just probably because the cost of the productions, they are not just cannot add that extra. But this is the original one that released it, when was that, a year? Back in those days, okay? All right, so let's try that. Okay. All right. Orange. So let's try that. Henshin. Okay, 1 second. All right, so it's keeps falling here. So let me just put that some blockage here. Okay, there we go. Nice. It's still working and just beautiful. So this swapping that rock seed and then just activating the different rock seeds with that single driver, it's just really fun. So and also we have the different. Well, as you press the button over here, you can just change the faceplate. Now you can swap to the baron. It says come on. All right, So we have the barons, the banana rock seed. Okay. Okay. Banana. Gorgeous sound. Knight of Spear. Yeah, that's a famous line. We remember that. Banana? People are so surprised. He says, "Balonda." It's not banana. Balonda. Oh, speaking of the banana, I recently watched the news, and the sales of the banana is going up now here in Japan. You know why? Because people put the salt. Okay, people put the salt on bananas and then have them and eat them, and then you know what, it's so good, especially for this hot heated weather. And then banana kind of give you the kind of sugar to move on, of course, but it doesn't have any natriums, okay, kaliums, or should I say. All right, so the salt will give you the the salt power, of course. So people are just somehow suddenly people realize that, oh my God, this weather is crazy, hot, and then still you want to eat that something sweet, but at the same time you require your body looking for the kaliums. Okay, so yeah, banana and salt. Try that. Okay, it's so good. I mean, here in Japan, the suika, the watermelon, we don't have that, unfortunately, we don't have the watermelon rock seed over here. But for Japanese customs, we put the salt on watermelons. And also highly recommended for you guys, especially for the Europe, right now you are getting that, so much heat. So make sure to put the salt on the watermelons and banana. Okay, so just a healthy idea tip. Anyway, okay, so we have this single driver, and then we found it, and it's great conditions. Okay, so we're gonna put it in our stores tomorrow, Sunday activation at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. We've been selling the single driver for many years now, but still one of the best seller. And you probably want that, okay? Yeah, I would say salted banana, mala, you should try. When you wake up next morning, okay? Yeah, just grab some banana and just trust me. Just sprinkle some, salt and have them together. It's good. Oh, hey, really? I remember when I was little, I liked the banana dipped in custard. Oh, that's good too. Okay. Derek, salted banana could be an acquired taste that is unique to a specific country or countries. Yes, especially here in Japan. Yeah, I mean, every culture has a different approach to the food, but yeah, I mean, why not try it? And some people, I mean, when I was a little, tomatoes, we put the salt on the tomatoes, and that was good too. All right, we put many salt. I mean, salt is great, especially the hot, hot summer time. Your body requires the salt, okay? Not just only the water. Make sure to have extra salt. Okay, thank you for asking. Any luck finding CSM single driver in the used market, Mr. West? Well, I think I have, but they are way, way expensive, okay? Oh, let me just grab some of the picture. I hope I can find them. Yeah, I mean, don't mind that if you look like that, it's frozen. But remember that I mentioned about, remember that I talk about the all the CSM series, the stack on the shelves. And like you guys mentioned, I took the picture, okay? I will show you. All right, so you guys ready? All right, Derek, I think you probably find some single driver in the next picture, okay? Look at that. Okay, so this is the wall, all right? Guys, this is the wall of the CSM series. I mean, look at that, the ceiling there. You can see the lights on the ceiling. Yeah, there is a CSM single driver full set in the store. Yes, it's easily find it. And then the question is, how much is it? And they usually charge like over 300 or 400. And that's too much. Yeah, I mean, only if you ask for it, I can grab them, but be prepared for that shipping charge as well. Isn't it? Okay, that's more than you expect. They did not display in front, not showing that the box face. Okay, so because they have no space, so they put that in just like a bookshelf. Okay. Hey Dane, hey, good to see you again. How are you? Oh, that's okay. Hope you're doing okay though. Man, this had to try read that slide. Amazing, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, this is just the one part of that. Okay, I just could not take a whole bunch of that pictures like there in the store, but just just one. Okay, I remember that you guys are talking about, oh yeah, pictures. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, so whole box. Okay. See, I mean, that's a challenge, quite a challenge though. So what I'm looking for when I get that CSM series is only the way the loose items. You can just save so much shipping. Talk about those boxes, okay? Just, most of the time that they have the very fancy box and then inside, whatever that, contents they put in it. And just takes so much space. But when you get rid of those boxes and then extra the inside of that, just we can pack and then just as smoothly with the regular box size that we have. So much difference. So I'm still waiting. I mean, I noticed that these stores they cannot handle these CSM cities too much because people cannot buy those. I mean, I've seen so many same CM series sitting there on the shelves like that for 6 months, maybe a year. They are not selling it. They are not selling it. So what they found out is that they just took out all the boxes and make it as a kind of small, just like I said, loose items. So I started to notice that the loose CSM cities are kind of popping up, time to time. So that's where I can grab them, all right? And then I bring it to our stores. Next time, take pictures of how many figures they got. Okay, sure. All right. So, yeah, figure cities. So many figures. Okay, just like that, the CSM series, and they don't show that the front box. They just display it just like a book, like a bookshelf. All right. Gavv was a popular Kamen Rider series, but that seems a little high. They are. Time for me to season reviews to get to work on the store, sorting those out of if I was working there. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure you'll be standing there standing behind the counter and checking all the electricities and minor scratches and everything. I'm pretty sure you're gonna do the very good job there. Buffer and Nago figures. Okay, I haven't seen those Buffer and Nago figures at this point. I don't remember that, but I will be careful. Okay. The CSM is intended for the adult collector, so I can see why they put more detail into the boxes. Yes. And in Japan, our society is more. I think it's kind of well known for the fancy boxes, even though that the people talk about the recycling and saving the planet. Okay. And of course, adults have a lot of money to splurge, and unfortunately, I'm not the one. Oh, okay, that's ouch. All right. Yeah, I mean, the same thing goes to the many of the Japanese toku fans as well. I mean, my standard. I mean, when you look at those CSM series, they are expensive. So we'll see. That's all we know. That's the fact. CSM series is expensive. Is it the same for the Super Sentai Memorial Edition and Super Sentai Edition toys in the used market, Mr. S? That's a good question. Okay. All right. So sorry about the microphones. Okay. Super Sentai Memorial Edition and an Artisan toys. I don't think they produce Artisan toys anymore. They are more into the Memorial editions, right? So we see that in more and more Memorial editions coming up and popping up, and Artisan toys they just done with that series, I believe. I haven't seen that any of the another new Artisan toys. I mean, have you guys noticed that some new Artisan toys? I don't think so. No. And in a used market and in Artisan toys, I don't see them anymore. That's my challenge too. I hope they can find. I mean, they can find it and put it in a pre-owned toy market. But no. But Sentai, a Memorial edition is like a Gaburevolver that we are going to do that today, the demonstration. I started to notice that Memorial edition is more easier to appear on the shelves, on the local stores, rather than Artisan toys. Okay, maybe because the Artisan toys is the first series of the highly, detailed toys for the Super Sentai fans, right? Mostly for the adult toy market, and then they all purchased it. They loved it. They're satisfied, and the market has become quiet. Okay, and so that's it. All right. So the Bandai came up with the next idea. Super Sentai Artisan toy is like a first series of the CSM. Remember that? Not that. Oh no, sorry. Not the modification toys, but the first. What was that? The first one. Before that, the CSM series, we have the special series, just like a Fights Gear. They had for that really, made it from scratch amazing details of the cities, but way too expensive. So they just changed that, codes to the modification cities. Now, we know, complete selection modifications. Basically, use that, DX mold, DX toy mold, and then put that extra layer of the paints and then extra sounds. So that's the CSM series. The same thing goes with the Super Sentai, and in Super Sentai series, they just put that everything into the Super Sentai Artisan toys first. They liked it, but kind of maybe too much budget, I guess. So they came into the memorial editions. But however, now even that memorial editions kind of starts to getting better qualities and getting higher prices. You notice that the Live Man, the new the morpher that was recently introduced it. That's because it's much larger size. They don't have the mold. They create it again, from the scratch. And so to sell that toy, they need to put the extra features, extra new sounds, and all of that too. So now becoming more expensive. So I would say memory edition is going to going with the, so for sometimes. Okay. SS Figures Crossover figures only just recently came out, so it might take a few weeks for them to get into the used market. Crossover figures, yeah, I heard that you're looking for. I haven't seen them yet. No, not this time. Yep, and yeah, still amazing to see how the world of the Crimson boxes can do. That is the most expensive world of their money every day. Well, yeah. I don't know how much they're gonna make it that with that, So, what is it? Was it Super Best, or am I mixing things up? Super Best Henshin series is, if you're talking about, is that of course the Kamen Rider Henshin Belt series. They use that same mold, actually. Same mode as the DX one that they introduced it before, but revised it. But because they can, because of the raise of the cost, they cannot do the same thing exactly. They did that, or 10 years ago. Good example is that Sengoku Driver. I just introduced that. Original DX Sengoku Driver came with the 2 rock seeds and 2 face plates, right? Orange and banana. The Super Best Henshin Belt Sengoku Driver version, it only comes with orange rock seed and orange faceplate. The Bandai is not interested in start selling another rock seed. No, they wouldn't do that. Okay, so yeah, Super Best Henshin series is very different. Was roughly the same before there was a CSM memorials. Yeah. ATJJ, hey, good to see you again. Thank you very much. Hello there. Do you have the mobile hits memorial best selection? No, we don't have that. It's very hard to find those items. And then also very expensive too. Sometimes I know. I've seen it in a used pre-owned toy market. Okay, mobile memorial best section. It's a huge box, and then the price goes like 400, 500, and I don't think you. No, it's just way too much. So even that, DX versions these days, hard to find that. Mobile it is very popular, still popular, and I haven't seen the mobile it's DX versions. DX original DX version, hardly find it. No, still hunting for that. Yeah, I mean that the super best that the thing before CSM that you were talking about was trying to place that the name of the rights. I think it's just a complete selection. Yeah, because they put that M at the end modification. So then just they kind of recycle that their original mold. Well, these days hard to say that what is the original is these days. So many. Yeah. That's right. The super best was just a release line. There you go. Memorial edition, they don't have that. I don't think we have. We can. Did we? No, we don't have that. I don't. I have actually. I have not touched that Memorial editions. I think that's the Memorial edition, right? The one with the comes with a fancy one, and many Ranger keys as well. Seems it might have just been a complete selection. Yeah, there we go. First, the complete selection modification is the new and improved version. There we go. That's right. Thank you very much for checking that. Yeah, that's true. Live Man Morpher, the next installment in the Memorial Edition lines, I was hoping they will be Car Ranger. Well, I'm pretty sure their Car Ranger will be, Car Ranger's Morpher is in their scope, next scope, kind of later range. So I'm pretty sure that they're checking that, how much you want it, how much you can spend on it. And I'm pretty sure the Bandai is, just waiting and your opinions, everything like that. Yeah, mobile it's right after I sent the message. Yeah. Yeah, there's a CSM guys, Team Baron, Team Kurashima, Team Bravo, the Apple users and such. Memorial edition of the Super Sentai edition of the Signalizer from the Car Ranger, right? And Axle Changer. So Axle Changer ね。はい。I think we saw that DX version of the Signalizer. Signalman, the one the Signalman uses, big red, or there was a big discussion about the blue lights or green lights on that thing. But yeah, I remember that. Still, I don't see the Car Ranger related items at this point. Any pre-owned toys, very hard to find. Probably it's very difficult for that from the, visiting the local toy stores. Probably only on an auction. Those are rare items. So anyway. Well, thank you very much. And then I was just talking about this, the single driver. And these items will be put into our tomorrow store at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. Okay. All right. So moving on next. Let's just move. Let me just take it away. Okay. So the next items, and I'll just go with this here, the longer one. DX Oja Caliber. Okay, yeah, I found it again. Well, since that Oja Caliber, it comes with this, huge box, and I know it's beautiful, but shipping is kind of killing it. Okay, so I probably need to disregard this box, but sold items as the loose items. Okay, so it's a great condition inside. I will show you the pictures later on, but maybe not just later on, but I will show you. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, it's a great box. The condition inside, look at that. It's hard to see that with the plastic, is it? All right. Nice. Yeah, it is great. Okay. Look at that. Have not used it very much. Great condition. Okay. So, yeah. So I think we are selling these items. There we go. Oja caliber. And tomorrow, we are going to sell these items as loose items, no boxes. Okay, we'll pack and very nicely. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the damage. But I want you to know that this is still the pre-owned toys. Okay, that's good. Excellent, good condition though. Hey TJJ, yes. Oh, my King Oger caliber. Okay. Yeah, there you go. The Dane too. All right. He has a Dane claiming that it's his collections. Okay. All right. All my Geo belts to my collection. Oh my God! You should have asked me. I missed it. Okay. We found that Oma Geo belt yesterday. Yeah, true story. Okay. Well, maybe next time I just make sure to check us out. Maybe I can visit that another store and grab that. It's not that hard to look for the Oma Geo drivers. So just please wait. Okay. Yeah, different. One of the coolest decent transformation items in Sentai. It's true. It's true. Beautiful items. Dang. Just loves to see a toy from Japan have a made in China imprinted on it. Well, it really shows that history has changed. Okay, all right. The space. I mean the Earth is getting kind of small. So don't worry about it. Still with the Japan quality. Okay. You are in the like CSTOYS that has the Premium Bandai ZO Oma belt. It's a loose item, though, so no box included. That's what it is. Okay. Okay, so Oja caliber. So it will be listed tomorrow. Sunday activation at 8 p.m. Japan start on time. It's a beautiful items. Well, Dane, if you see that, the toy being printed as a made in Japan, you're probably going to see that, very challenging because of the price. The original, I don't say original, but those toys made in Japan, that could be the literal toys. Yeah. So it's going to be quite a challenge. Okay, so let's move on to the demonstrations, okay? So we have the 3 items for today featuring them. And then one is the Giga Gaburevolver Memorial Editions, and the other is the DK Driver Super Best Henshin series, okay? And also, we found the Maison Gochizo Bubble Ramune Gochizo. It's a box one. So I'm kind of interested in this one to open it. Okay, so 1 second, and then I'll come back, and then let me get ready for that demonstrations. Okay, I'll come back. Thank you very much. All right, hello everyone. Thanks for being here in the chat and watching this live stream or YouTube videos. So we have actually this is the first demonstration for today, and Giga Gaburevolver Memorial Edition. Oh yeah, back in those times, all right. So Kyoryuja was there, and so the Tonin's Henshin Morpher is here. Well, as you know, the Memorial Edition comes with some extra featured sounds, extra, beautiful paintings. So it's very special items. So we found it, and then it's going to be listed tomorrow, Sunday activation at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. So watch out for that, okay? So let's take a look at the box first, okay? And so Gaburevolver Memorial Edition. Really beautiful box though, okay? All right. And Tonin's here. The side. And the back. Oh, all right. It says Giga Gaburevolver Memorial Edition, kana? Okay. So all the Zod is there, the Torin is there. Oh yeah, of course. Judenchi. Nice. Oh, いいね. I like that, this design. Hello there, Toy Fan. Good to see you again. So let's open up. Yeah, I want you to know this is pretty old toys. So it's already open. Okay. Okay, let me just put that camera a little bit up. Oh, いいね. Hi. So, and also, 充電池. Okay. So it comes with a 5, okay? With the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Wow, すごい. Whoa. Okay, this is the Memorial Edition of the Gaburevolver. いいね. Beautiful. Okay, so the battery package はここか. So I believe that this battery compartment is here, and you probably need to open that by your nail. Oh, there we go. Okay, see that? There's no screws or any sort of the locking system. There we go. Just simply open that, and then inside we have the battery compartment. Okay, so 開けてみよう. Okay. Okay, so required 3 triple batteries. 1, 2, 3. So it's used to be, I remember the Gaburevolver used that as only 2. Even the DX one, DX Giga Gaburevolver used that 2 AAA batteries. So, but this one up to 3. Wow. Okay, probably I need to just grab the good batteries. So 1 second, okay? I have that kind of random one. Yeah, let's use that. This Panasonic one. Okay. All right, so 1, 2, and 3. Nice. Okay. And close that screw. Okay, so before we close this, the cover, we need to activate that sound. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so the speaker, oh here. So I want you to listen carefully. All right, so I changed that, microphones, and I'm gonna turn on. I wonder what kind of sound you're gonna hear. Oh my goodness, they have the LED lights here. Let me do it again, okay? Right, ready? Cool. すごいね、やっぱ. How about the other side? This is the just the battery, compartment side, the other side. And if they have the LEDs or anything. Oh, oh, あるね. There is. So both sides has the LED lights for his eyes. Nice. All right, so just covered it. Okay, so this. いいね. かっこいい。かっこいいよ. Okay, so now let's take a look at that, battery one. Okay, I need to find out a little bit more of this. So I'm pretty sure they have the instruction QR code. So let's take a look at the QR codes and then bring the instructions. Okay, so where's that QR code? There you go. Okay. Let me just. All right. Got it. Okay. So, instruction is there. And first, let's take a look at these editions. 10台充電池セット. Okay. Memorial edition. I don't know which one this is one. Okay. 共通のセット. So it looks like there are 2 sets. And the one is called the Memorial Edition 10 Great 10 Judenchi complete set. And also, there's another set, Giga Gaburevolver Memorial Edition. So this is the just simply Giga Revolver Memorial Edition. It doesn't come with the 10 Judenchi, just 5. Okay. So the 5 includes, okay, number 6 here, put there a golden is here. Okay. So golden. Nice. Next, number 7 is Ankidon. Here we go. Ankidon. Okay. So, and number 8 is the Bunpaki. Here. Nice. Bunpaki. And also number 9, Prezon. Yeah, this is kind of hard to find, Judenchi. Prezon. Only came with the Megazord, I remember. Okay. except those shotguns and candy toys and capsules. And Gigas. Okay, number 10, Gigas. Gigas. So, just for your information, the Gaburevolver Memorial Edition 10 Great Judench Complete Set comes with the Gavv, Parasagan, all the original one, okay? The Zacto, Dorikera, and Stegocci. And these are, the bigger set. Okay, so this is the just simply the Memorial Edition set. So only came with the 5. Okay, 5 Judenchi. So we change that. Okay, let's go with the Torin mode. Okay, and so どうしようか。こういう感じかな。So here that this sound, shooting sound. It's nice that, see that? You notice that his eyes? Cool. Torin mode, narikiri mode. Okay. So you hear that the Torin sounds, and then here, so ka, koko ka. Whoops. Sorry, I got slippery. Toki on. Hi. Then can switch. オンにします。トリンモードだけ OK. So the OK. It's when you activate it, it's just naturally it's a Torin mode. OK. And also there's also narikiri mode as well. OK. So but here the charge. Let's go use that Gigas. OK. Charge mode and brave in. Alright. Mode 切り替え. Also, let me just get back to the here you can see the 2 extra buttons over here. Okay, so 2 of them. And so セリフボタン. Let's listen to this one. Brave だ. Brave だ. Hear this one more time. Oh.
私は賢人トリ。我々は人類を滅ぼす悪魔たちと戦える者、恐竜ジャーを探している。充電池を込めろ。今こそ恐竜チェンジだ。
なるほど。
ブラギガスに相棒の先行の勇者がいればギガント砲が撃てるらしいんです。でもブラギガスのパートナーは
私だ。デーボスの生まれのこの魔剣神官トリンだ。それが先行の勇者になるなどありえない。私の無力のせいでブラギガスは一度死んだのだ。
トリン、言ってください。
So this is the kind of scene that Torin and I think it's a purple, the girl with the glasses. And then she was talking a discussion about how to bring that life back of the Buragigas. So at this point that the Torin was not sure. I mean, he just regret that because of his originally came from the Devos, and then he was not able to. He kind of fails to save that Buragigas long time ago, and so this is the kind of scene, the discussions between those 2 rangers. Okay, so anyway, so you can just enjoy all the discussions and talk with the buttons. Okay, and so let's go with the just the just a regular shooting sound, and then well, there is also a BGM buttons. Okay, so こっちかな? So I'm not sure if I should activate this one or not. But, there is also two BGMs. Okay, let me just turn button か. BGM button. Wait a minute. I think there's two buttons. どっちが BGM ボタンだ? I'm not sure. We have two buttons. Oh, there we go. Okay. Talk button is on the top, and BGM button is on the bottom one. Second one. Okay, and so second one. So this is from the, it says 大復活史上最強の Brave. That's a BGM, background music. And also there's one more. So the title of this BGM is the 閃光の Brave. Flash of Brave, I believe. Okay. So this is these two BGM, the background music that you can play while you enjoying the transformations. Okay. And also there's lots of lines from the shows. And you can just do that combination between the line and the music. Okay. So let's try that, henshin sounds. Let me just, okay. So henshin. これか? All right. Right. So, レバーを引く. Okay. And then put that Bragigas one, the bottom one here. Oh, that's cool. And he starts attack. Okay. And so to take out this Judenchi, here's the two buttons, the bottom one over here. Okay, so all right, so we can change it. Let's try that, Ankidon. Cool. Now we can do that also combinations, and let's put that Bragigas here first, and an Ankidon the combination. So just like that, you can just change that those judenchis. You have the 3 more over here to, or you can enjoy the combination as well. And I believe that this can read that other if you have the judenchi. Let me just grab that in other judenchi. Earlier in the demonstrations, and I mean new arrival introductions, I introduced that here the Kyoryuja related items like this. We have Zander Sander. Okay. So Zander Sander comes with the original, this one here, Futabain Judenchi. Well, I believe that this works with, Giga Gaburevolver. So let's try that. Yeah, it works. It does. Okay. Boy. Okay. Interesting. Okay. And also, we have the Kyoryuja related items over here, and mini tira. Mini tira comes with this also. What is called the Gavv tira. Okay. So still can play with this one here. Oh yeah. Overheated. So it doesn't work with that. Just too much. Okay. And it's interesting. And also just realize that here we have mini tira, and mini tira can transform into the gun mode as well. Okay, so it's a gun mode, and then we have the slot. We have the 2 barrel here. We have the guide rails. We have a guide rail as well. So when you think about it, oh, okay, that's kind of way too big. All right, so this is really big one. Okay, so I'm still think that this can be done. All right. Okay, I don't know how I can. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I forgot to put that in battery inside. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So we need to just put that the Bragi gas here. And we got Butira's one. And how about both of them? No, wait. He needs to be. And then I don't know if it's work or not. Wow. Yayoi. Okay, that's the lady's name. I forgot that. Okay, so it doesn't do much, just as usual. Okay, so I was kind of expecting that more extra sound, but well, still it works together. Okay. All right. And then these are the original. I mean, the one that came with. These are the judenchi that came with the Giga Gaburevolver. Okay. And so we know the Futabine judenchi that which came with the Zander Sander was the original one here. Come here. But I believe that I can use these judenchi on the Zander Sander as well. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot to put that in, the power. Here. There we go. Original one, the vine. And this is the Putera Golden one. And this is the Bunpaki. Because all of that together, 3 judenchi, you can get that power. That's a still cool toy. Okay? Alright, so these, all of the sets, they'll make sure the one here. Giga Gaburevolver Memorial Edition is going to be listed tomorrow, Sunday activation. And I hope you're gonna enjoy this one. It's a really nice one. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, I was going to show you this one too. Okay. All right. So Torin use it, and you can use it too. All right. Too much Bamora. Sure. Right. All right. Okay. So, hope you enjoyed these demonstrations, and I think it's already noon, so I don't have much time to do the rest of the demonstrations. I was going to do that, decay driver, and then Maison Gochizo or Babylon Gochizo mansion sets. But I will keep it for the next Wajima World link for the demonstrations, so I hope you will enjoy that too. Okay. So, let's go back, and no, not the CSM series. Okay, let's go. Allow me. That chance that. Where'd it go? Okay. I always get confused with the the pictures. Oh yeah, there we go. Here. No. Okay, here. Right. Yeah, judenchis are still popular. I mean, I think it was yesterday. I saw the 2-pack of the DX judenchi to one of the customers, and I was just amazed that wow, people still looking for the judenchis. Okay, yeah, we have such a few stock. I think most of the judenchi is gone, and then it's quite a challenge now. Same thing goes with the Ranger keys. Okay, looking for Ranger keys. I mean, lots of Ranger keys. Okay, I can just find that a few of the, just 2 or 3 Ranger keys. Same thing with the judenchi. Okay, it's just these days it kind of challenging, quite challenging to find that large amount of the pre-owned toys. Maybe because it's just people were collecting all of them like this, just like same thing as you guys. Okay, so but just wish me luck. I'm still looking for the Judenchi and Ranger keys, all the collectibles, tokusatsu collectibles, and so I'll just keep hunting it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Gazina Tiga Cyclone Joker Extreme, thank you very much for being here. I think it's your message. Decay Driver CSM. We sold it a couple times, I think. Okay. But not this time. Okay. All right. Oh, Chris, thanks for joining. And I'm sorry, it's time to go. So, yeah, I mean, maybe next time, you come up, just a little early so we can just do that, demonstrations with you guys. Okay. All right. Opposite name. Yes, I know. I noticed that too. Okay. Well, anyway, thanks for joining. And then, the next Wajima World Link next week for the live stream is the same times. And then, wait a minute. I think we are talking about some festival is coming on. Was it not 7th? No, not this week. Okay. But anyway, so we have kind of special, not a guest, not for the next Wajima World Link. It will be just a regular show, regular radio shows from this office, but Monday and Tuesday. All right, next Monday and Tuesday, I have the kind of special interview, an opportunity to interview 3 Filipino students, trainees, who is doing the other kind of agricultural training right here in Ehime Prefecture. And so I'm going to take that in my car and then take that translator. Oh, well, I can do that too, but it's, she comes from the Tokyo side. So we're going to do that, visit that 3 different places to interview of the 3 Filipino trainees. And so we're going to introduce that some part of that, pictures and interviews on the next Wajima World Link. So you're probably going to see that and how that their life here in Japan as a trainee and how they are enjoying it, So I like to share some stories with them. Okay. Thank you. In case you haven't heard, we learned that the other day that T.J. Roberts, who played the lead character in the Savant's Mask Rider. Oh yes, I heard. Yes, I've seen that in some of the news on that. That 2022, it's 3 years ago. And then now we found that out. Okay, so that's kind of sad. But he was the first masked rider in the United States. I respect that. It's very sad. I'm pretty sure he's much younger than myself. Okay, so it's very sad to hear that younger people passing away. It's always hard. Derek, with all that talking about the CSM and memory edition toys, I had a question. Would you be able to find a B Fighter Capital Command Voicer Insert Commander Unit Complete Edition in the used market? I have not seen it at this point. Okay, but maybe if that items comes up, and I will take a look. Well, depend. I always talk about this, but is that CSM series? It's a memory edition. If that the CSM series, expect that items to be very expensive. Okay, I'm pretty sure the CSM series comes with the much larger kind of fancy boxes, and I don't think we will be able to pack and ship it most of the time. I don't know very much about the B Fighter Capitals items. Okay, but yeah, well, we'll take a look. Okay. All right. So still, the B fighter related items is somewhat popular too. I will do my best. Yeah, that is something to know. The Filipino individuals are getting more known due to the Goju Unicorn's civilian actor is half Filipino. Oh yeah, right. Goju Unicorn's civilian actor is half Filipino. I didn't know that. Really? Wow, that's good to know. Okay, maybe I can talk about that with the students. Okay, so I don't know. Really? Goju Unicorn civilian actor? Oh, I mean, you mean she? Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, she sounds. Yeah, she's face looks like a. That's right. I feel like a Filipino. Inheritant. I think actually. Yeah, I can see that. She's beautiful. Wow. And apparently he had no social media presence too. So we hadn't heard about it until someone got a suspicion and got in touch with his families. That's very sad too. Okay. Yeah. Mask Rider in the United States was a rather sad story, isn't it? It really didn't. It was a huge, epic moment, but just could not, start. Just like not like a Power Rangers. It could have that very good popularity at the time, but somehow it's failed. And I don't want to say this, but I think it's I don't know, was it management or adaptation issues, or I don't know the reasons. Yeah, but still, the Mask Rider series had still, I mean, kind of challenging, bring it to the U.S. market, I believe. Okay. Oh, Started Extreme, thank you. Her name is Maya Imamori. Maya Imamori. Okay, I will remember that. All right. Oh, they will be so happy to hear that. Something to talk about together with them. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, Mask Rider was definitely not the greatest show in the world, but it was the first rider thing I ever saw, and I'm sure the same can be said for the many people. True. So it's certainly special in a way. It is. It is special. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Yep. All right. So I guess it's time to go now, and thank you very much. Sorry, I was going to introduce that some of the toys like a decay driver and also mansions. And I was only able to do that at Giga Revolver. Okay, so I will do my best for that next time. Watch my world link for that decay driver or the mansion one. Okay. So thank you very much, everyone. So have a great week. I mean, a weekend. And then, well, before I go, I have to say, luckily I survived that almost. Okay, I almost survived that, the prediction of the big earthquake, July 5th, is here in Japan. And so far, okay. All right, I don't know about this afternoon, okay? But we're surviving, okay? So I want you to know that we're doing okay. But watch out for the news, okay? We don't know what's going to happen with those, earthquakey things, okay? So watch out. Well, not just only us, okay? You guys too. Take care. Have a great time for this weekend. And so those of you, the American people, happy July 4th, I should say, okay? Well, that was yesterday, but today for them, okay? And have fun, all right? So thanks again. So we'll stay safe. Okay, thank you. Okay. So take care. じゃあね. Ciao. Bye.